Boom. Did you know I was gonna add in this belt? You probably did. Hey, welcome back to A Vintage Splendor. I'm Annette, and today we are going to be chatting all about styling. As much as I love a good shopping haul, I think it's really important to take a moment and have fun with the pieces in my closet that I have so expertly curated. You know, I love a lot of loud pieces and I love the art of collecting, and I always have to remind myself to shop what I already have. So I thought today I would spend some time chatting through my styling tips or hacks that make my wardrobe really shine bright. It's what I think makes my styling stand out a little bit, is because I have my own styling hacks or tips, and I lean on those when I am looking to make the most out of my closet. I love vintage. I love secondhand designer pieces. I just love finding really cool pieces while I'm thrifting. But I think when it comes to wearing an outfit, it's all about the styling. And I don't mean to make it look expensive. I hate this old money terminology that everybody's overusing. I really think it's important to know how to style pieces that reflect your personality, because fashion and our outfit is just an extension of who we are. And so that's why I count on these very specific styling tips to get the most out of my wardrobe, and I think you will love them too. I want to thank today's sponsor, Sleeping Glow. I recently turned 42. I know, I can't believe it either, which means I'm getting even more attentive to my skin changes and needs. When I was 20, my dermatologist gave me the single most important piece of advice, which is wrinkle prevention is key, because that's easier than treating after the fact. So I'm always looking at ways to prevent as I'm aging. I'm a stomach sleeper, which means I'm prone to sleep wrinkles and morning puffiness. Just think about it, just the repeated pressure of sleeping on my face like this. So I get these vertical lines and I just wake up puffy, and I just look more stressed when I wake up in the morning. And with age, these wrinkles become permanent, and I am not ready for this. I am all about graceful aging, but I also don't need these deep vertical wrinkles on my face. This is where prevention comes in, and I love sharing my style tips with you, and this is the ultimate beauty tip. So I started using the Sleeping Glow Omnia pillow 2.5 months ago, and I have noticed such a huge change in my face. I'm now waking up with these deep wrinkles and the stress of the night all over my face. So the 3D design helps fight and prevent the sleep wrinkles and the morning puffiness, because it has these two side cradles, so that helps not compress my face skin during sleep. So I'm like cradled by this amazing pillow, but I'm not experiencing that smushiness. And it's designed by orthopedists, so I'm finally in an anatomically correct body position. So not only does my neck feel better, my shoulders and my back feels better, but my face just looks so much better when I wake up. I wake up refreshed, and that is the most wonderful thing, right? So this pillow has become an important part of my beauty routine. So I'm dropping a link for you in the description below, because I know you will love it too. My first tip is not to overthink when you are mixing prints. You know, I love a good print mix. Hello, I mixed prints today, but really don't overthink it. I didn't overthink pulling these together. I love both of these pieces, and it's a springy day and I just wanted to feel happy because the sun is shining, and I just pulled them and I knew that the punchy colors and the two would work well together, and the necklace just ties in to the color in the pants. So don't overthink when it comes to mixing prints. But if you are a beginner and you just want to ease your way into it, grab 2 different prints that have similar colors. So this is just going to make it very easy for you visually, and just if, your comfort level, if you're just not ready to be super loud but you want to have fun, find those complementary tones in the two different prints and pull them together. This is mixing prints for beginners. I decided to stick with greens and everything else is a neutral. So wearing my nude heels, this neutral and gold belt, but this is working together because I pulled together the green and the white. This is a snake print. This has like a cool, like, I think it's a maple leaf print on it. And this would be like a very easy print mix for me any day of the week. I would say this is probably an understated print mix for me. So pick the same color family and the two different prints and it'll work together seamlessly. This is for the more adventurous print mixers. Do these two prints, do they look like they're friends? No, but can they play nice together? Yes, they can. And this is where my advice comes in. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. They don't need to like look like they're sisters. The brows on my face, they don't even look like they're sisters. But do they hang out on the same face? They do, and they work together. So just keep that in mind. So I added in this belt. This is one of my other tips, is to add in a belt because it just ties everything together. It just pulls together the look, and kept the shoes neutral. And I love this. I wore this outfit with like my white shawl that my grandma gave me. Perfection. So do what makes you happy, have fun with it. And I would say the easiest way to tie two really different prints together is with the accessories, especially a belt. Wear it with confidence and you will look amazing. My next tip is have fun with the unexpected. What I mean by that is don't stay in one lane when you are styling pieces. You know, I love a good mix-up of aesthetics as well as decades. So you'll find me styling my St. John elevated pieces with like ripped up vintage Levi's, or I love a good decade mashup. I lean towards the 80s, but I like to pull in pieces from the 30s, even 50s to just really create an outfit that stops people in their tracks because it is unexpected and it automatically looks super stylish. So as I mentioned, I love the 80s, so a lot of my pieces gravitate towards that aesthetic. Even if they may not be 80s, they could be from the 60s. They kind of have that 80s maximalist glam vibe, which I love. So then I think about how I can like add in a casual piece, or maybe it's bringing in another decade because it is the unexpected and I have a lot of fun. So definitely have fun and see where you lean towards. Maybe you lean towards more 50s, so like pull in pieces from the 90s or maybe from the 60s and just like really curate that outfit that is very unexpected and instantly stylish. My finest St. John with ripped up Levi's. Grandma would never, but I'm doing it and I think you should too. One of my go-to, I would say my signature look, is wearing my vintage St. John cardigans and jackets with jeans, especially ripped up Levi's. I love taking something that is very mature. I would say traditionally mature. Most people wear it with the full like St. John set, but I like changing it up. I like the unexpected. So I added in these cowboy boots, my vintage Celine suede bag, which Alan bought me for my birthday, by the way. But this just works. Look at how good it looks. This is super chic, super classic and timeless. I realize I'm missing the button here. One of the props of wearing your favorite stuff all the time. But back to the look. I just like that this look has a vision, but it's not one that you would expect. It's a lot of different pieces that just work well together, and this is a go-to for me for a reason. Oh, how good is this 70s meets 80s mashup with all the colors? Again, something I love. Okay, this jumpsuit is the brand young Edwardian, which was at its peak in the 60s and 70s, and Sue Wong was actually the creative director. But I digress, and this belt is 80s DK, so Donna Karan. So this is what I mean. Like, do they vibe together? Absolutely. Don't be afraid to mix the decades together and even the overall vibes. Yes, this is definitely heading into like disco queen, gaudy maximalist territory, but again, I'm not sticking to a traditional 70s style belt, and I didn't do like an 80s jumpsuit to pair with this. I wanted to mix it up. I'm gonna throw on a jacket just to show you how you can like add in different elements, different decades, so that it doesn't look like you're walking out of a vintage ad. We are sticking with themes today, so color blocking, but this is a 1950s bedroom jacket, so it just vibes together. The shoes, I think, are 80s as well, but we've got 50s, we've got 70s, we've got 80s, and it is working together for me. I want to grab one more jacket, something that's a little bit more cropped, just to show you how this can be totally changed by just the way that you mix in different pieces. I opted for this modern Italian silk vest. Is it giving Aladdin? Yes. Do I like it? Yes, yes. So you can see this just makes it a little bit more refined, definitely dressier, and I am here for it. My third tip is to have fun with the color wheel. A lot of fashion and even design experts say avoid pulling together colors from opposite ends of the color wheel. I say, why not do that? I love looking at the color wheel and pulling these opposite colors together. Again, it's unexpected and it still looks really great. This is a great option when I don't want to mix prints. I mean, I know that very rarely happens, but it's just another way for me to have fun, but with bold colors. So think just a bold, bright color is my top, then bold color for my bottoms. I add in shoes, maybe a bag, and even though I'm not wearing any prints and the textures aren't that varied, but it is still a statement outfit and it looks very stylish. According to the so-called experts, these colors should not even be styled together, but I obviously disagree. Are they unexpected? Yes. Do they work? Yes. So I love a good color block moment, especially when it is colors you wouldn't traditionally see together. The trick to pulling this off is to keep the other accessories a little bit more neutral. So I did a couple of silver necklaces, did this black and brown printed Fendi tote, and then my white vintage heels. But I absolutely love this. Again, it looks really cool. It's not a boring just sweatshirt and skirt outfit. The color does the job of like prints would normally do without really having to overthink it. Another example, because I really want to stress the importance of not following the rules, because bold, punchy colors together will always look insanely chic, very, very style forward. And honestly, those so-called experts do not have your best fashion interests in mind. So let's go through this. These two are on opposite ends of the color wheel. I added in the turquoise necklace because why not? That is the motto, is why not? And then some pink heels because it just pulls everything together, and I absolutely love this look. I wore it a lot, and during the summer months I wear my cropped little knit top with all the yarn on it hanging from it, and then you know, in the winter I can throw on my little fur jacket and it looks so good. It's effortless, and I am all about this tip. My fourth tip is to belt it. I know I'm not wearing a belt today, but 90% of the time I am wearing a belt because it just pulls together the outfit. The best belts are vintage. just a hot note there, I have a ton of belts. But even if it's a simple cognac leather belt, that is gonna tie together your outfit, especially when you are looking to mix prints, you're color blocking, or you are looking to just do like a cool like decade mashup. You want a belt. It's gonna tie everything together. It's going to cinch your waist and you are going to look amazing. So when you're in doubt, if like your outfit just doesn't feel right, add a belt. And if you're a maximalist like me, add in multiple belts, because why not, right? That's the question that I always say. In case if the other outfits didn't give it away, a belt is probably one of the most important parts of your wardrobe, which is why it is its own style tip. Belts are such an easy styling tool and they really do transform an outfit. I wear them almost all the time because of this reason. I have to say, if you don't have a good collection, start looking for vintage belts. I would say this belt is probably the newest one by age that I have. Everything else is vintage. This I got when Carrie wore this. I actually bought this from Forever 21 and it's lasted this long. My goal is to find like the real deal on the secondhand market because I want one that is going to last another 50 years. Anyway, so look at how good this outfit looks. It pulls it together. I'm going to show you how boring this looks. I'm going to put that down. See what a transformation the belt made? I feel like you guys know this, but I want to share a couple of outfits just to show the before and after transformation, because the belt can really help just take the outfit up a notch and really make you look stylish without a lot of effort. You can take a really simple piece, add a belt, and you're like instantly stylish and you feel better about it too. Boom. Did you know I was gonna add in this belt? You probably did, because I wanted to show what an impact a single item can make in your outfit. It looks so great, and this is perfect for those of you who just want to keep the styling really simple. Look at this. I'm wearing neutral pumps, a single color like a monochrome jumpsuit, and then I just added in a fat belt and it completely changed the entire vibe of the outfit. And OMG, I'm loving it. I just got this jumpsuit and I've been itching to wear it, and you get to see it first. If you don't have any belts, this is one area that you probably can't shop your closet, but you can find some fabulous belts without spending a lot of money. Head up thrift stores, estate sales, even look on eBay, because you can find some fab belts like this one, or even just simpler ones that are just really big and make a statement, and you can really easily change up your wardrobe without spending a ton of money. If you're like, Annette, I don't have time to shop for these things, that's one of the perks of joining Splendor Collective, because I send out curated shopping lists. So I do all of the shopping work for you, and every other week you get an email with all of my picks. Anyways, where are we wearing this outfit is my question, because I am feeling her. I hope you like these styling tips and can apply them when you get dressed and style up your own outfits. I always like to say that fashion is an extension of our personality, of who we are. It's very unique to the individual, but the most important thing is to wear what you want with confidence. I think I wear what makes me happy. I really don't care what anybody else thinks, and people hate it, but I love it. I'm like having a great day still. So just remember that I offer these tips to be able to help you just look through your closet and pull together pieces that maybe you wouldn't have thought before. I hope that I can inspire you to be a little bit more maximalist, or bring on that 80s gaudy glam, because I love it so much. But I hope that getting dressed can be really fun for you, because it is the best part of the day for me. Well, obviously besides being a mom and a wife and a friend, all of those things, but I love getting dressed. It's just a really fun thing for me, and I hope to make that the same experience for you. I hope you enjoyed today's video of just styling. I always have fun doing these videos for you, but if there's anything specific that you want to see on my channel, please let me know in the comments. Always want to produce content that you're gonna love and that you're gonna vibe with. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next Friday at 8 a.m. Bye!